Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Streamer Showdown Hearthstone Edition, an online game show where we pit your favorite streamers against one another in a battle of wits. They're going to go through multiple games today, trying to fight off each other, trying to figure out who's going to be the best at answering all the questions. And, you know, there are some artistic talents required. Now, Dog was supposed to join us, but since he was missing in action, and we've been looking for him for the past 20 minutes, if you've seen Dog, let us know if you know where he is. Dreads is going to be joining us on the panel today, alongside this guy's Toast, and Peter Whalen, who a lot of you probably recognize as being a developer for Hearthstone. You know, he's the guy behind Dungeon Run. He's put us, pretty far along the way, I'd say, for Hearthstone development. That being said, Toast, how are you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good. I am a bit worried because I drew up a game plan and a playbook for Dog and Peter, but not for Dreads here. So I'm a bit worried about the surprise factor.
Okay, that's kind of cool to hear, because honestly, you've been dominating. I keep reading comments online, people asking, why is Toast here again? Can't they find someone else? Not understanding that you just keep crushing everybody. So people are always wondering why you're always back. Dreads, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I literally, just got up, got my yogurt, but it had granola, which gives me extra calories that I need. I got some water, so I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
All right. How do you feel about the whole trivia thing? Do you feel like you're comfortable with it, or?
I'd say I'm pretty good at playing Hearthstone as far as game knowledge and remembering cards from, times past. I'm pretty terrible. So it'll be entertaining. If nothing else, people will laugh. It'll be a good time. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, cool. Peter Whalen, the man of the hour. So you've seen the show before. You're taking Ben Brode's place from very, very long time ago. He was on the show as well. So you're the second guy making an appearance here. How do you feel going into this matchup?
I'm excited. I don't really know any memes. I can't really draw. I don't remember any actual shipped card names. I just know playtest names. So I'm gonna be great. It's gonna go really, really well.
It's fine. As long as you can recognize that an ability matches on to big red guy that deals damage, we'll be fine. We can accept that.
That's about where I am.
We'll be lenient. It shouldn't be too much a problem. So for those of you who aren't familiar with how the game show works, today we're going to have 6 rounds with multiple different games that are going to pit these players against one another. They'll be accumulating points as they answer questions, draw well, and have partners help along. So at the end of it, they will be picking one emote from Twitch for the, if they win, that is, for the Twitch chat to spam. So you can pick your emotes ahead of time. I'll be asking you at the end of the show, if you're the winner, which emote it is going to be. As per usual, I assume Toast is going to be reserving the PogChamp, but the other 2 contestants can find something else once we get to that point. And now, before we move on to the round number 1, I'd like to mention that there's a tip jar by Matcherino. We have the Matcherino tip jar. You can go to matcherino.com to find it, showdowntip.com, that is, to contribute. At the bottom, there is a way to simply, basically a sponsor reward. You can just click this, follow one of the contestants, and add 40 cents to the tip jar. It doesn't cost you anything and helps, support the show. If you like it, feel free to contribute. It's always appreciated. The crew and the people who actually contest here really appreciate the help. Without further ado, let us head over to round number 1.
Let's do it.
Oh, God.
All right, round number 1. So that's the customary Cardology. So Cardology is a game where contestants will be trying to guess a card name. We will be providing hints, and 4 hints for each card. There are a total of 10 cards. There's a lot of points that, you can get up to 1,000 if you get everything right. We'll be giving you 1 hint at a time, starting from very difficult to easier. When you have the answer, buzz in. The first person to get it, to buzz in, will be getting the first priority for answering. If you get it wrong, you end up losing points in the process. So make sure you don't just throw out an answer for the sake of it. You only get 1 try per question, and everybody gets the rules. Nothing too complicated there. All right, well, let's go. Hit number 1 for card number 1. Coin at your own risk. Yeah, that was a bit tough. All right, hit number 2. You can make a magical misplay. Okay. Third hint. A stealthy addition. This is quite funky. If the fourth one doesn't give it away, nothing will. Fourth hint. A tricky stage act. To be fair, we've been very good at making difficult questions. Okay, what is risky to coin into that could be a misplay, that is stealthy and is a stage act? That's a tough one. It's tricky. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good start.
Minus 1, minus 2. Okay, keep going. No one's got a guess. I mean, you're losing points, so you don't technically want to.
We can piece it together here. A stealthy addition. So the minion obviously has stealth. Right?
What is stealth and tricky? All right, so it's a green card. Does that help you?
I got no idea. I got nothing.
No, so it's a hunter card.
Cat trick.
Peter Whalen.
Cat trick.
Is it cat trick?
Oh.
Nailed it.
No one remembers wild cards anymore. Come on.
Oh, wow. Is that how we are? So you're a standardist, huh? I see how it is. So, Peter, in the future, before answering, let me buzz in. I'll take care of giving you the right to answer. But all right, that's the first 100 points in the developers field. Card number 2. Hit number 1. Go. A mythical assassin. A mythical assassin. Hint number 2. With her gang of minions. With her gang of minions. Hint number 3. Dancing in the shadows.
Yeah.
Peter Whalen, you're
Sonya.
first.
Sonya Shadow Dancer.
Is it Sonya Shadow Dancer?
Come on, Toast, wake up.
It was Toast. You just can't buzz today, can you? Maybe for once somebody's got a better connection than you do. Maybe that's been the problem all along. And fourth hint to see the full thing. Frightening Blizzard to the core. Yeah. So did that card have a weird playtesting name now that Peter Whalen's on the panel?
No, I think that one was Sonya for a long time, though. It had a really different design for a while.
Okay.
It was it messed with your hero at the start of the start of the game. But it was
Okay.
Sonya for a long time. We just liked the name.
All right.
It felt very roguey.
It does.
Sonya Shadow Dancer.
Mythical Assassin. There aren't too many of those anyway, but you know.
I thought Tess maybe.
Good point. Tez Greymane is the one. All right, card number 3 then. Wake up. You could say I'm a tiny 2. Hit number 2. I'm dying for cards. Hit number 3. I supply the Silver Hand Army. This guy's Stoves with the first buzz in.
Dry Gulch Jailer.
Is it Dry Gulch Jailer? Of course it is. So, I mean, you're familiar with jail, so I'm not really surprised you found that answer. That one's pretty straightforward. Fourth hint. I keep dudes locked up. So I think
I think the
somebody
fourth
would've
one I
figured
would
it
have
out.
had it. Yeah, just one more. Yeah.
Yeah, right. The first 2 are really tough usually. I mean, Toes does sometimes just Hail Mary and get it. But the fourth one really gives usually the full card name. All right, card number 4. Drez, get some points on that board.
I'm working on it. Work in progress.
Royalty. Yeah, it's pretty broad. In case you want to Hail Mary it. Hit number 2. A master of trade. Toast's face whenever those hints come up. Hit number 3. Battle cry. Remove 5 mana from your opponent's next turn. Peter Whalen.
Oh, I'm sorry. King Togwaggle.
Is it King Togwaggle? In fact, King Togwaggle. Sounded a lot like Lotheb with that ability. Peter Whalen said before the show started, you know, I'm pretty good with card names before they were shipped. I don't remember them. I guess those have all just been stable a whole long
King Togwaggle for a long time.
Okay, I
You
get
need a
it.
Kobold King's name, it's got to be Togwaggle.
Correct.
This is gonna be tough. I can already tell. This is gonna be difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Well, to be fair, you can catch up with some more artistic segments later on.
Okay, sweet.
Fourth hint for card number 4 was a King's Ransom, which of course referred to the card that you give to your opponent. Let's go for card number 5. Hint number 1, hit us up. Not very keen on runners. Not very keen on runners. Hint number 2. I'm all about 1-to-3 ratios. I'm all about 1-to-3 ratios. Trying to do some funky math here. Hint number 3. Play 2, get 4 or more. Play 2, get 4 or more. This is so elegant. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the numbers are there. But no one gets it.
No idea.
Hint number 4. The purple wall. Oh, come on now. Peter Whalen, go.
Not sure. I'm Void Lord.
He said Void Lord. Indeed it is. All right, so we'll have to break that down since it seems the purple wall was sort of a standalone good clue. Play 2, get 4 or more, of course, refers to the Q block getting, you know, a good dozen of these guys.
Yeah, I thought that was cool, Dan.
Yeah. 1-to-3 ratios being, of course, 3 to 9 in the stat line, and the 1-3 Void Walkers and 3 Void Walkers for 1 card. It's just a very elegant design. So all about the 1-to-3 ratios for this guy. And the runners for Void Walkers, obviously. If you ever print Void Runner, you know, we'll have to make adjustments. But yeah, so far worked out. All right, card number 6, Dreads.
Here we go. This is it. I'm ready.
We're waiting. This is it.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm counting on it. Drink to your death. Hint number 2. I cry like never stop crying. Hint number 3. A short animated film. Disguised Stows, what's your answer?
Well, a film is usually an hour and 30 minutes long. An animation that takes an hour and 30 minutes long can only be Shutterwalk.
Is it Shutterwalk? Indeed it is. So Shutterwalk, of course, the card that recently got sped up drastically by you know, balance changes. It just locked up animations for a very long time. Fourth hint for this one was you will shudder in my presence, which again just gave it away based on the name. All right, card number 7, Drez, you lied to me. I don't trust you
The
anymore.
arena ones are coming, you know. We don't play that card. Shutterwalk? What is this thing?
Hint number 1. Normally an insect, but not this time. Hint number 2. A little heat to start. A little heat to start. Hint number 3. Play 1, get 1. Play 1 and get 1. All right, hint number 4. Oh, Dreads!
Firefly?
Is it Firefly?
Oh, nice.
Nailed it. He got one on the
We
board.
play that one in arena.
I trusted you. You delivered.
Thank you.
You played that one in arena, so that's basically your criteria, right? You're more of an arena player than constructed.
Yeah, you know, I do work in the rank 8-10 bracket every now and then for a few minutes at the gym. Constructed is my gym. Game.
Okay, that's where you practice for arena.
On my phone, yeah.
All right, hint number 4. Surely you would have gotten that one. A light source in the caverns. Reference, of course, the quest rogue in the caverns below using fireflies. Although, to be fair, we see less and less of it these days. It used to be the staple bounce target for quest rogue. Let's go to question number 8. Hint number 1. An unnatural choice to make. An unnatural choice to make. Hint number 2. To spread a tiny plague. Hint number 3. Or awaken creepy crawlies. This guy's toast. Buzzed in.
Malfurion the Pestilent.
Is it Malfurion the Pestilent? It is, in fact, Malfurion the Pestilent. Hint number 4 for this one would have been, either way, nature shall feast against you. So either you make little scarabs or you awaken little spiders. Either way, nature shall feast. Let's go for card number 9. Not much to go here to get points at this stage. But again, these are only worth 100 each. So not too big a deal. Just to get you warmed up. Hint number 1. Best served free. There's a lot of cards this could fit in. Hint number 2. Coupons that will heal and sear you. Coupons that will heal and sear you. Hint number 3. A whisper from Thrall's past. A whisper from Thrall's past. Hint number 4. Something underneath. Peter Whalen.
Thing from below?
Is it Thing from Below?
Yeah.
In fact, it is. So this took a while. I expected people would get it after the 3rd hint. As a reference, of course, to Whispers, plus the fact that it was a free card in Shaman. There weren't too many of those. Yeah. Coupons, of course, referring to totems, being the things that discount the Thing from Below, and they heal you, or a searing totem. Either way, it was a bit obscure. Anyway, last card for Cardology. Dreads, you can do this.
Let's go, baby.
I believe in you.
More arena cards. Thing from Below was gone from arena for a while, so that I gotta pass on that one.
Yeah, wild cards are not your cup of tea. A shielded afterlife. A shielded afterlife. Hint number 2. The wide load mount. The wide load mount. Hint number 3. Proving there can be a dino in all of us. Dreads.
Spikeridge Steed.
Is it Spikeridge Steed?
That's
Correct.
everywhere in arena.
So I was gonna say, like,
you turn left, you turn right. There's a steed on a 1/1. And you're like, ah.
I've seen steeds on steeds. So frankly, at this point, it's just steedception.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of steeds in arena.
I was ready for that one.
You couldn't miss that one. 4th hint for this one would have been, did he just spike that dude? In fact, Spiker Steed was the answer. So this will conclude round number 1. At the end of this one, we have Dreads with 200 points, Toast at 300, and Peter Whalen at 500 points. So this puts Peter Whalen firmly ahead of his opponents with, a sum total of points that is equal to their total. It's, a pretty big lead so far for Peter Whalen. So hopefully the other two are able to catch up. This is giving Toast a good run for his money, though, which I'm pretty happy to see.
I'm a bit worried.
I'm surprised I'm only 100 behind Toast.
It's not that bad. I mean,
that's pretty good.
Peter Whalen's been taking the answers Toast wanted. So let's head on over to round number 2.
Round 2.
So round number 2 is Twitch Chat Says.
Oh, God.
In this game, we'll have the players trying to guess how you, the Twitch chat, answered certain questions that were given to the chat. So the Dog and Toast chats were surveyed with some questions. Twitch chat gave answers, and the goal of these gentlemen here is to find out exactly what you guys answered. Whether or not it's correct, we honestly don't care very much. Whether or not it makes sense, we're not concerned with that. Whatever you guys said is what we're porting over as the top answers. So they'll have to guess on a board with a few, up to 8 answers. Each player will have 2 lives per board in order to keep answering. The top answer will be worth more points than the bottom ones. You do not lose points for answering wrong. You simply lose a life. There will be 3 questions total. Each, generic answer is worth 100, and the top one is worth 300. And the player with the least points, I believe, will start the round. So Dreads, you'll have the first right of speaking on these questions, followed by Toast and Peter Whalen. Let us get question number 1 for this one. What is the most underrated card from the Witchwood? Twitch chat was asked. Dreads, you go first.
Underrated card from the Witchwood. Oh man, so you have to think about constructed, right?
I mean, if you can think of one in arena that makes you go,
was talking about.
Yeah. I'll go with Baku.
You go with Baku. Is Baku on the board? Is Baku on the board?
Over.
Baku was not underrated at all.
Really?
I think a lot of people rated very highly. We just got a donation from My Pleasure HS with $5. Thank you. Appreciated. Again, guys, we'll get those to pop up on the screen occasionally. The second person to answer is Toast. What else have you got?
Underrated. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Do you think there were more overrated cards?
No, I think it's just ideas that Twitch chat answered this that makes it difficult. Like there are underrated, like Twitch chat considered underrated. It's very.
It's
different.
your Twitch chat, Toast.
Yeah. Do you know your audience or not?
Okay, I'm gonna go with a solid legendary Darius Crowley.
Was Darius Crowley underrated?
Oh, I'll take it.
Nice.
You got your 100 points. Peter Whalen.
Let's see. Harvest Moon that shipped under another name. Witching Hour.
Is Witching Hour on the board?
Ooh.
No, it's already.
That's a legit answer, but not.
It's a very good answer. Yeah, that's a good one. Dreads.
Yeah, and I play with so few Witchwood cards when I drafted my arena because they're like they're a little bit I would say over bucketed, but okay, this is one for arena. We'll see if it's playing construct on Witchwood Grizzly.
Is Witchwood Grizzly on the board?
Ouch.
Rip. R.I.P.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
Unfortunately,
Goodbye
not.
to me.
Toast.
That was a good answer, though.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep on the path of just solid, decent cards. Let's go with Rotten Apple Bomb.
Was Rotten Apple Bomb underrated? Nope, it wasn't. Whalen with the last life here. First to go out gives his opponent the full board. Well, not all the points, but the right to find the answers out.
Shutterwalk.
Was Shutterwalk on the board?
Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
That was the major answer.
That was what I actually knew.
Switch chat.
It certainly wasn't Was it underrated? Maybe.
I think a lot of people said it was really strong.
Yeah, I don't think it was underrated. I think Twitch chat just responded with the first thing that came to their mind.
What's the best card from Witchwood?
Yeah,
Should've
it's like,
thought
what's
about
Witchwood?
Twitch
Any
chat.
card in Witchwood just goes onto the keyboard is what I'm guessing here. All right, Toast, your move.
I think a solid one is a Vicious Scalehide that helps Hunter with the Death Knight and makes Quest Rogue viable.
Is Vicious Scalehide on the board? It was there. That was a good guess. Peter?
I like Toast's plan of just name like reasonable legendaries. Let's see. Let's go with that. Countess Ashmore.
Is Countess Ashmore on the board? She did not make it. And Toast, you've got the full board. If you can just remember what your Twitch chat is like.
I
It's
think
not
they'll
about
name
the right answers.
yes. I think some of them will name strong cards just because. So I'm gonna go with Lord Godfrey.
Is Lord Godfrey on the board? They're not that bad. We just received a donation, $10 from Dong. Thank you from production and the contestants. Appreciated. So 5 answers yet veiled on the board. That's very uncommon. Usually we get at least 6 out of 8. What was left on here? Emeris. Okay, Emeris. I'm not sure. Emeris, I'm assuming is the pronunciation. Okay. Chameleos. That was
like that.
overrated. That was not under.
Yeah, overrated.
Twitch chat. Come on, guys. Dullmaster Dorian. Fair enough. Duskfallen Avian. Do you even know what underrated means?
Yeah, I
chat?
think the problem here is the word underrated. I think they think it means bad. It doesn't mean bad, chat.
What are these answers?
Okay.
I don't even feel bad going over now. I'm okay with this.
Twitch
It's on
chat.
YouTube.
Never change. Never change Twitch
I mean,
chat.
Darius is a pretty good answer. Scalehide's a pretty good answer.
Yeah, those are good.
What
Like,
about
some
the
of them
rest?
make sense, but like the rest is just Duskfallen was under. Okay, so which deck did she dominate in? Did I miss the memo? I've been paying
Is
attention,
Sylvan
man.
Actually played and constructed.
Oh,
Not
God.
really.
Emeris was played a bit. That one was underrated. I think some people have been toying around with Emeris, and it did in fact make a small splash in some combo hunter decks.
Dorian sees a little bit of play too. On some
True.
of the mage lists.
Yep. So not too far out, but some of these are extremely weird. I feel like people just latched on to cards and named them. Regardless, let's go to the second question. Dreads, you're going to begin again as you're the lowest in points. What is the question? What is the most powerful epic card in Hearthstone?
Oh wow.
That's a big one. All right, Dreads. Board's yours.
Powerful epic card in Hearthstone. Oh,
Epic. You must be familiar with rarities, right, in Arena, given that
rarities used to matter. They don't
true,
matter
yeah,
so
you're
much
right.
They
anymore.
still matter a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I know like some good epics that I just have to think about for constructed. All right, well, I'll start with this is probably we'll go with Sea Giant.
Is Sea Giant on the board?
Rip.
The Arena.
That's a very Arena answer.
I know. I'll
Let
try
it-
to think about more constructed. What are the epics that go on here?
Toast.
The ultimate epic card can only be ultimate.
That was gonna be my answer.
Is Ultimate Infestation on the board? It had to be number
Oh,
one.
wow, nice.
It had to be number one. Peter, did you have a backup
Let's
plan?
go with Doomguard.
Is Doomguard on the board?
Doomguards are rare. Right.
Tough then.
Nah. Dreads.
I'm trying to think. Man, I've deleted rarities from my mind.
Not a
So,
good idea. Not
I
now.
know. I know. What are the powerful epic cards in Hearthstone?
Pick a class and then focus in on the epics.
Yeah.
You just pick a class at random and try to zone in on the stuff.
Tim, I have no. Is Twisting Nether
Is
epic
Twisting
card?
Nether on the board? That is an epic.
At least it was an epic.
At least
what
it was
I going
epic,
for.
yeah.
You got the
Yeah.
epic one. At least you got
That's
the
a step
rarity
better.
right. Oh, Toast, your
Oh,
move.
God.
Well,
Go easy
this
on us,
card
Toast.
is
Come on.
powerful. That's why it got nerfed, right? So call to arms.
Is Call to Arms on the board? Right behind Ultimate Infestation. Peter?
All right. Well, I'm hoping this one's epic. Void Lord.
Is Void Lord on the board?
Nice.
Yeah, so I remember Void Lord's an epic because it's all purple. That's pretty
Mhm.
much how
Makes
I
sense.
remember it. It really helps. Toast.
I mean, this one also got nerfed too. Spiteful Summoner.
Is Spiteful Summoner on the board? And it is. Peter. We're starting to lose out on answers here. We're getting thin.
Let's see. I'm just so bad at rarities. Rarities shipped like right before we ship the set, so I'm horrible at
Like, pick something
Let's
that's
try
big and
Carnivorous
flashy.
Cube.
Carnivorous Cube. Is it on the board? Alongside Void Lord makes all the sense. It's right next to it too, which is all the more amusing.
Perfect.
Toast.
Yeah, think like Twitch chat.
Let me think like Twitch chat.
Yeah, like Twitch chat and Reddit and what they get upset over.
Well, I
like,
can't say a
how-
word because
Primordial Glyph.
it's Primordial Glyph on the board.
Yeah.
It is.
Wow.
Wow.
Sweet
How,
then.
how do you do this, Toast, every
It's
time?
killing it.
Peter.
Let's see. Let's go with Primordial Drake.
Is Primordial Drake on the board?
That's a great arena answer, though. That card's
See,
insane.
like Dredz agrees with
Pretty good.
you. Just
Yeah,
Toast
yeah.
doesn't. All right, Toast. Surely you can come up with the last two ones, right? You have 2 lives, so technically you're good to go.
Chat. I'm chat. What am I
Just got a donation, $20. The comment goes, so I'm from Twitch chat, but these answers don't speak to me at all. What gives? Emrys, really? Oh, even Twitch chat doesn't agree with itself. It's a great day.
Valspine Slayer.
Is Vilespine Slayer on the board? Seemed like a good guess to me,
Wow.
but they don't agree.
Is there any wild cards that Twitch chat will latch on to? I think they mostly think in standard mode.
Mine.
Yeah, this definitely seems. This feels very standard. The current
most
set of answers.
Powerful epic card. Power.
If Deathwing were an epic,
Anything
I
in
think
Q
you'd get there.
block? No, I think we got all the Q block ones. Psychic Scream.
Is Psychic Scream on the board? And it wasn't. All right, I was gonna go with Renounced Darkness, but you know, whatever. Let's go and see what Twitch chat thought of the last two ones. Voodoo Doll. That's a good idea. I mean, it does work where it works. And Doomsayer, which has been a
Doomsayer, I
staple.
can say. Yeah,
I can
Doomsayer is
understand
good.
Doomsayer.
Voodoo Doll. I mean, to be fair, Voodoo Doll is probably my favorite card that's come out of the expansion. Arguably, design-wise, just a cool removal spell-ish in a way. I just love the way that it functions and how it interacts with the pings in the game. I'd love to see more cards like Voodoo Doll. All right, let's go. Question number 3. What body part appears on Hearthstone cards? What the hell? Dreads, just figure that one out.
What body part? Arms?
It says arms on the board. Yeah, arm. They do.
I think I have a chance on this one.
Yeah, Peter, your move
Head
is a head on the board. Yeah, they apparently do.
That's good.
Toast.
I'm gonna make an answer that makes a lot of sense to me. There's a Ravenhold assassin, right? And the word ass is part of assassin, and it's a body part.
Is
I'm gonna-
ass on the board?
What?
Okay.
He tried, ladies and gents. He tried. Dreads.
I'm just gonna keep it simple here. Hands.
Is
Gotta be
hand on the
somewhere
board?
some card.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's the top answer.
This is my
Nice.
time to shine.
Probably because of lay on hands.
Ah, yeah.
Or
that's
is
what I was
it?
thinking.
I'm so confused. I'm giving up. Peter Whalen, go ahead.
Legs.
It's legs on the board. What? It's not. It isn't.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay.
The crop does cut off most of the legs.
This guy's toast.
Eye for an eye.
Is eye on the board? It is.
Go.
Wafer with a $10 donation with Omega Lul as a comment. Pretty descriptive of what's going on right now. Dreads.
Chest.
Is chest on the board?
What?
It is not, it seems like. Mr. Abbar with a $35 donation. Thank you. Peter Whalen.
Shoulders.
Is shoulders on the board? It seems so. It seems like we've shifted from talking about art to card names. So I'm so confused right now. Toast.
Fist of Jaraxxus. Fist.
Is fist on the board? It is. All right, you got it. You're thinking like Twitch chat now, Dreads.
I'm a lot of good guesses, but I'm going to go with ears.
With ears? His ears on the board.
I don't like my chances on that one.
There's no ear.
As soon as it came out, I didn't like it. I wanted to go back. and
What's another
play
body
there.
part I could think? Ears. That was too good to pass. Toast, can you think? Can you think like the hive mind? Can you connect?
I'm running out of human body parts. You got your head.
Don't think like a, so how about humans? Like why does it have to be human, right? Does it have to be human? I don't know. I don't know the answers any more than you do, so
Nose, ears, mouth, teeth, mouth. Does mouth appear anywhere in any Hearthstone card?
Is that an answer?
Chest, stomach.
stomach. Oh wow.
Just question: if there was butts on it and I answered ass, would I have counted?
It probably would have
Okay,
counted,
would've
yes.
counted, okay, all right.
Yes.
So there's no butts either. Got
No,
it.
there's no
What's
buts.
on your mind, are there, Toast? Come on.
At least you're consistent.
Where's your where your brain is going?
All right. Let's go with teeth.
Is teeth on the board? And it seems like it isn't. So which other 3 body parts, pray tell, are on the board? Twitch chat. Foot, Footman. Goldshire Footman. Okay. All right. Next up. Skull. Skull's a Minari. Okay, gotcha. There's a few of them. And the last one, Faceless Manipulator. All right. Well done, Twitch chat. You did it. You did it. I don't know if face is a body part per se. Like I feel like it's not like a limb, but we didn't specify.
Is a answer.
But it's a good answer regardless. Well, Twitch chat, thank you for this amazing quality content. That was a great segment. And at the end of it, we find ourselves with Dread at 600, Peter Whalen at 1100, and this guy's Toast at 1300 points. So the score is still, slightly close, I'd say, at this stage. There's a lot of games to come and a lot of ways to catch up. So Dreads, do not despair. You're not out of this by any means.
That's
still four segments to come up. So before we move on to the third round, I'd like to again reiterate that we have the Matcherino tip jar. You can go to Showtime Tip, the Streamer Showdown tip.com to just look at this and maybe follow at the bottom, donate to contribute. It's really appreciated. It's free to give a 40 cents follow. Any Twitter user that's on there, you can just follow and it'll contribute to the tip jar. It doesn't cost you anything and it really helps support the show. So again, any support is appreciated. And we've had a few donations come in as we were playing. That being said, round three. All right, so we started with this show last time, and it is Spot the Error. I don't know if Toast has already done this one. I don't believe you did.
No, I've done it once.
Okay, so it's a show that we've had to modify a few times because sometimes it's too easy, too complicated. There's a few quirks about it we are ironing out, and this is the current iteration. So you will be shown 4 Hearthstone cards simultaneously. One of these cards will be misprinted, and it'll have an error. It could be pretty much anything. You'll have to figure out what that error is and also name it. You have to tell us what is different about the card. You can't just say, I have a gut feeling this card is wrong. You have to tell us this card has an error on it, and this is what it is. Each question is worth 200 points, and if you get the wrong answer, you can, in fact, lose. So just make sure to buzz in as soon as you have the answer, and let's go. Currently trying to figure out whether or not we're allocating 200 and 300 points. It is 200 points.
Yeah.
All right. Which of these cards has an error on it? Peter Whalen immediately fixes. What is it?
Silver Sword's got the wrong art.
Does the Silver Sword have the wrong art? Seems like it is.
That was quick. Holy.
I tried to buzz in by clicking on the card for like. Be honest,
that is
here.
brilliant.
Why is it not working? Okay.
Lesson learned.
Yeah,
Live and learn.
I moved my mouse up. We're good.
They do look similar now that I see them like this. Yes,
Yeah.
they do look very similar. Ejin Ding with a $10 donation says Kappa Pride. Thank you for the $10. Thank you. All right, Spot the Error number 2. There are 6 of them total, so a lot of points can be accumulated here. Let's go. This guy stills already.
Vrygul uses the wrong art. That's Happy Ghoul.
Does Vrygul have the wrong art? It does indeed have the wrong art. The Vrygul on the right is the correct one. Yeah, okay, so you're pretty quick on these. It seems like you need to go really quick to answer those, Dreads.
Yeah, we stare at these cards a lot, so I can see it.
All right,
fast.
number 3. Ooh. A bit trickier. Huh. Dreads.
So it's there's a problem with Voodoo Doll. It says Death Rattle. Wait, I misread it wrong.
So is that I'll give you a few seconds to correct your choice.
Dominion. Okay, I'm gonna go with Yogg because it was nerfed.
That is amazing. I don't believe that's gonna be the answer. Can we get a memo here? Yes, no, don't think so. Dread, you got it wrong. You done goofed, my son.
My points.
All right, can you guys figure it out? I think I found it. Peter Whalen.
Swamp King Dread is play, not summon.
Play, yeah.
Is Swamp King Dread play, not summon?
Ah, right.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Indeed it is. You have to play minions for King Dread to kill them.
That was an engineering nightmare. When we had it at summon at some point, and it's so bad with things like when Death Rattle summon minions and you can get chains going and it would just like spam attack forever. We had to change it to play before we shipped it.
Oh, like Shutterwalk. Like the same animation series, basically, where you have like 10 actions queued up and it just sort of kills all the 1/1s from muster for battle.
There was some awful stuff.
Yeah, I could see that. All right, well, card number 4. Man, now we're getting to obscure territory. I'm out. What? Toast.
Cursed Castaway, draw a combo card, not a battle cry card.
Was it Cursed Castaway? You spotted it instantly. Okay. Well done. Bit of a typo. Draw a battle cry card from you deck. It's supposed to be your deck, but I think we skim over that one pretty fast. All right, number 5. Peter Whalen.
Servant of Kalamos is an elemental.
Servant of Kalamos should, in fact, be an elemental, and this gives you the right answer. It not only discovers one, but it is one itself. So you can play Servant of Kalamos into Servant of Kalamos into Servant of Kalamos into Servant of Kalamos. It's pretty good when it works. 6th and last, spot the error. Dreads.
I'm ready.
Do it. Just do it, man.
The first one was my chance, and I blew it because, you know, the clicking. So here we go. Oh,
Peter Whalen instantly.
I think Waygate's only 5.
Is open the Waygate only 5. Is that the right answer?
It's not.
This guy's toast.
Book of Specters cost 2 mana, not 3.
Does Book of Specters cost 2 mana? That it does, indeed. So that puts Toast again at the end of this round ahead of Peter Whalen. Dreads, the gap is widening, man.
It's a little bit bigger than I would like it to be at this point in time, but you know,
if you step up your meme game near the end, I'm sure you can do a lot of good work. I'm not sure how far we're gonna push the envelope with the memes here, but you can get a lot of points there. It's doable, I believe. Now, my favorite segment's coming up for round 4.
Round 4.
Round 4 is called Artstone. What your goal is here is to draw the best you can, and somebody needs to guess what it is you're trying to draw. So you will be given cards to draw. You'll do your best to depict them visually with all your artistic skill. Some things are forbidden. You're not allowed to put letters, numbers, symbols like plus, arrows that are trying to indicate. You can put arrows to indicate that you want people to focus on something, but don't use arrows as a means of indicating a sign like you would a stop sign, let's say, or some kind of traffic sign. So be artistic more so than, using literal numbers to do it. So every single time somebody guesses right, you'll be getting 300 points yourself, and they will be getting 300 points. So you do have the advantage, an advantage to get it right. But ideally, you also want to be, if you're good enough, mind gaming a bit to make sure that the person that's maybe the less threatening of the remaining players gets it right, so you don't get too big a difference. So Dreads, people are going to be looking up to partner with you here, so take advantage of it, okay? They'll want you to get up in points because you're currently not a huge threat for them. So the first player to start will be Dreads, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Sorry, Toast, you're going to be starting. We're going to go in order, left to right. Toast, you're going to be first. Each player will be drawing 2 cards total. Toast, you go.
All right, Dreads.
Let's do it.
90 seconds to make this happen. We have seen some spicy stuff. Yep, there it is. Dreads already.
Brass knuckles.
Is it brass knuckles? Like a
god!
He did it instantly.
Well done.
Nice.
Wow, that was a good one.
Good eye. You have a great eye for amazing art.
Oh man, Dreads host confirmed. Dreads, I believe it is your turn. Oh no, it is Peter Whalen. I keep lying. Ignore me. I don't matter.
I was ready. I'll be ready next time.
90 seconds. Can Peter Whalen draw? So Seem like fairly standard art. At least the lines are not as crooked as we've seen them in the past, and it looks like he's using perspective, which is quite advanced. Very advanced technique. Well, this has suddenly turned around.
Disregarding
you can erase, I believe. You can clear the board.
It's falling apart. It's falling apart, it seems.
Oh.
Oh,
this was intentional.
oh,
Ah. Toast, come on, man. You can do better. Toast, what's up?
I'm gonna go with Rat Trap.
Is it Rat Trap?
yeah.
All right, so the
Thank you,
question mark
Toast.
there was technically not allowed for this one, as it symbolizes. It's a symbol that's a bit too easy to get, because otherwise secrets just get surrounded by a circle every time, and this is what we get every single time. So for future rulings, we'll set this as the precedent, and you can give back the points to Peter Whalen, but in the future, for future rulings, we'll definitely mention that. All right, Dreads, now it's really your turn. I didn't lie.
Let's do it.
Let's go. 90 seconds. Can you draw?
Noxious is laughing.
That's just evil.
It's a very hard card to draw. It's very obscure.
Oh no.
What would make Noxious laugh so much?
I can't draw this. Chanman, nice job. Oh boy. We're getting there, though. You're doing better than I would have.
Hold on. There's.
Are we allowed to guess multiple times or just one yes?
It's one guess, sadly.
Okay.
You do not lose points if you get it wrong, however, but
terrible.
you do only get one guess. So there is a reason to Hail Mary near the end of the timer.
Yeah. Is this all part of the art?
It's,
All right, so you can try to you can try to show people what the card does to.
And then
10 seconds. All right, 5. Okay, Hail Mary, anyone, you don't lose points. Peter Whalen, what is it?
Volcano?
Is it Volcano? Not far off, though. It seemed like, and that is gonna be
what did I
timer.
draw? What am I looking at? What is this?
Toast. You buzzed in as the last Hail Mary, I'm assuming.
What's similar to Volcano but not Volcano?
The fact that Peter Whalen saw a volcano here is absolutely staggering. Can we at least acknowledge this?
I see a sun in the sky. I was gonna guess Healing Rain, but rain and sun doesn't make sense. Cataclysm?
Is it Cataclysm?
That's pretty good.
It ain't. Drez, what was it?
It is Cinderstorm.
Cinderstorm.
Oh, nice.
That would have been a really tough one to draw. I don't even know how you go about.
I mean, I'm a bad artist. Let's be honest with that. But
well, it was.
I don't know how you go with Cinderstorm. That's a tough one.
Storm, I think, is something you can definitely draw. The Cinder part, I'm not sure how you get there.
I was just going for the
naturally.
pew-pews, you know,
the missiles.
Yeah.
I like the pew-pew approach. It almost worked.
I tried.
All right. Toast, your move. We got a donation from Trill Trolled with $20. Keep shining, guys. You're doing awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. You're doing awesome.
I want to point out he said YOUR doing awesome instead of YOU''RE. Sir, please. Well, thank you for the donation.
Don't charge back.
Come on,
Wow.
bro.
All right, Toast. Toast being snarky as always. Your second card. I hope it's really tough. Memes too good from Sergi562 with the $5. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry, Dreads. I laughed at you, but this is
okay. Understandable.
Whoa, huge tip from Kuroi Hisagane with 321 and 20. That's a massive tip. Very appreciated, sir. From the entire crew, myself and the contestants, we appreciate it. Look at this. So we laughed at Dreads, but I don't know that it was warranted anymore.
He's going somewhere. I'm just not sure where he's going.
Oh.
I mean, this isn't bad, but Oh, no. Oh, man.
The McDonald's are
doing it live.
Peter Whalen.
I'll try patches.
Was it patches? No, it wasn't. This is getting better and better.
Guessing it's not Cinderstorm again. So.
That would be amazing.
All right, Dreads. You got to call 15 seconds.
Oh, it's like a burglar of some sort.
Close. 2 seconds. Buzz in and maybe take a guess. Just
no,
buzz
no.
in and try to take one again random.
Okay, I'm buzzing in. Who's like a burglar kind of? I don't know. Maybe it's like a ninja instead of burglar. I think it's a burglar, but I don't. I'm just gonna say ogre ninja because I can't think of a burglar right now.
Is it ogre ninja? Nah. What was it, Toast?
Pickpocket.
Oh,
that's
okay. Yeah.
It wasn't such a bad drawing. It's just you have to be
bad.
like looking at that idea to even begin to tread those
I got
grounds.
cannon from the first picture. I couldn't think of who else shoots out of a cannon.
I thought he was pointing at some kind of a tool at the end. It looked like he was pointing at I don't know, some kind of a gardening tool, and then that kind of threw me off. And then I came back around to it, but we didn't get there.
I
should've
do
drawn.
admit,
Cannon
though,
pointing at somebody's face, and guy jumps out of a cannon and goes after face. Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
It
I
can only
just should
be
have
one guy. Oh man,
It wasn't a
This is
bad
great.
drawing though.
Peter Whalen, your move. You have a drawing left to do.
All right.
Go, 90 seconds. So far, this has been a very entertaining show. As a host, I'm entertained. Toast, what you got?
Well, it's a cube. Carnivorous cube.
Is it Carnivorous Cube? Yes, it is. It doesn't get much easier than that to draw, though. So Peter Whalen nailed
Hey, I'll take it.
Well done.
Nailed that one. All right, Dreads, you have one last drawing to do before
I need the
this
points.
segment is over.
We know that.
90 seconds on the clock. Okay. This is quite good art.
Now.
And now, it's always the second part that's always a bit more questionable with these drawings.
All right.
And here we go again.
Oh god.
It's happening.
No, it's okay. We're gonna come closer. It's a
Okay.
or
I thought we were coming closer.
we're not getting closer. But all right, well, hold on. Let's try.
And with less time on the clock, you can see the hands starting to change shape here.
How do I show that?
You've gotten the short straw for that one, man. Looking at the drawings you have to make.
This shouldn't be that difficult though. This one shouldn't be hard.
Somehow it is. 10 seconds on the clock. You guys are starting to think about your Hail Marys. This guy's toast. What's your Hail
my
Mary?
god.
Dreads, you're not making it easy, but neither
I
are
do the
we.
same thing over and over again, you know, and it's like, why can't I change my approach? But,
Okay.
no.
I can see a hand of sorts.
Yeah.
He has something in his hand that he appears to be throwing. So what do you throw,
Oh.
hand.
Feral baseballer.
Hand throw. Hand throw.
All right, I'll give you 10 seconds, man.
Hand.
Then
what do you
Peter's gonna
throw?
get a chance. Yeah, the more you repeat that motion, the more you'll get it.
Knife juggler? No, he would draw knives. Boulder Fist Ogre.
Is
'cause
it
this
Boulder Fist
Yes.
Ogre? So I like that. I like the logic.
That's a great answer.
Unfortunately, not that. Peter Whalen,
Oh man.
have you come up
well,
with
I
something?
can make the motion too.
Go ahead. Let's see if
Throwing
that
a
helps. Let's-
Just do the motion. You'll
This
get
is-
there.
I'm gonna go with Rock, the card from, or like the tiny stone from the adventure that Tess gets when she uses her hero power and you haven't used any spells.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think that's
sure. Let's
it.
go with that. Let's go. Is it rock?
Stone, whatever that's called.
No, it isn't. What was it,
All right.
Drez?
So let me walk you through this piece of
All right, go
magnificent
ahead.
piece of art. So this is a hand, and this downward motion is the crushing. So it's crushing things. And then and I was trying to show like this is kind of big, and then now it's smaller after, but it looked like it was tossing something. Like this looks like maybe a chicken wing or something. But anyhow, crushing
The
hand.
self-awareness is quite strong. I thought your artistic skill might trump your
It was-
previous trivia answers, but
No,
unfortunately for
no.
the time being, it's all gonna have to come down to memes.
Oh,
Memes it will need to be, I believe. Well, that means we're gonna be moving on to round number 5.
Oh,
We have another drawing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was
Wait.
lied to. I was told that there were only 2 cards for each of the drawers, so there was a mistake. Well, then,
Redemption.
let us enjoy this a little bit more. Disguised Toast. You go again. I love this segment. I can't tell you how much seeing people draw makes me happy. Who was it that we got on the show that was very good at drawing? There was like one. I think Ben Brode was really like very good at drawing. Yeah. Got a donation from D Block 102. Thank you, sir. Oh, this is very good.
Oh, that's excellent.
Dreads, what is it?
Chameleos.
Is it Chameleos? Aren't too many lizards in
That
the
was
game,
solid,
so
solid artwork there.
Had
yeah,
to
very good
bring
art.
out my inner Johann Bach for that one. Hope you
He was
appreciate
Johann
taking his
Bach, yeah, I'm
time, you know, he really had the vision there. It's like the opposite of my hand crushing disaster.
Peter, you have another card to draw. It seems like. Good luck. I couldn't laugh at that one from Toast. That was way too good,
It's
Toast.
good.
That was on point.
Thank
Have you been
thank
practicing lizards?
I just like the Chameleos art a lot.
Have you played the card much? Or...
No, it's a terrible card. Unless I'm trying to clickbait a YouTube video. It's like, I got this card off Chameleos? Question
You
mark.
won't believe this!
I play it in my Sniper Priest when I play Constructed every now and then.
Chameleos, you won't believe!
It's great for arena players because you don't know what other people have in their decks, so it gives you a little bit of information. It's like it's
That
made
is
for arena players Constructed. I'm telling you. All right.
We're still trying to guess this.
Yeah.
I see
still
a
looking.
few.
Toast.
I see that pin. It's a voodoo doll.
Is it a voodoo doll?
Oh yeah.
Well done. Yeah, that little pin at the end there gave it the extra touch to sell it. And Dreads,
I
I know
need
you-
some more.
dread this, but another card is coming your way.
aha!
Can you do this one? Just know, Dreads, that we meant those for Dog, not for you.
That's my excuse. Sticking to it.
Yes, it wasn't tailored to your psychology. We do in-depth background checks and psychological profiling in order to come up with the perfect cards for you, in order to tailor them around your drawing skill level. We thought Dog was the most talented. Unfortunately, You took his place. And you end up with these.
This
All
is
right.
not exactly right.
It's not exactly right, but I see where you're going with it. If I turn around a bit. It's kind of getting there. No, is it getting there? It's a process. Oh, that's so good. That is perfect.
I'm gonna come closer here.
I like it. I like it. I like the thought. You can walk us through that one afterwards if no one takes a Hail Mary. 10 seconds, boys.
This is not exactly what I want to draw, but I don't know how to draw that creature.
Peter Whalen.
I can't remember the name of the card. The Knights of the Frozen Throne druid that shifts into a spider or another spider.
Is it the Knights of the Frozen Throne druid that shifts into a spider or another spider?
Druid of the
Spider.
Yeah. Fang, maybe? No, Fang's earlier. Okay.
Of the scarabs?
Yeah,
Swarm,
exactly.
Swarm.
That guy.
It was
Swarm,
a
thank you.
swarm. It was a
You're
swarm
the
guy.
Swarm,
Yeah,
thank you.
Toast. Oh my god.
I know what I should have done now. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I could have made it better.
So I thought about the druid thing, but it looks like the animal is shifting back into a human. Which makes me
Dreads knows he did. Dreads is like, I done goofed, ladies and gents.
If that's Seward, we're not getting there.
like it's also changing back, right? That's so strange. And you're circling what looks, I don't know if that's a candle or a dynamite.
I think it's a milkshake.
I think it's a candle from Kobolds and Catacombs.
Okay,
Something
keep
that
going,
swaps
keep going,
colors.
keep going. I like where this is headed.
I try to piece together everything. I don't know what
Yeah.
kind of animal that is. Is that a bug? Or it looks like a bug. But why
Is
does
it?
it only have front legs?
Haven't you heard about the front leg bug card that's coming out in Witchwood? No, you.
Oh, I got nothing here.
You got nothing. All right, we're gonna go with
gonna go
nothing then.
Swift Messenger.
Is it Swift Messenger?
It's not Swift Messenger.
It isn't. It definitely isn't Swift Messenger. So, Dreads, the floor is yours. Explain away.
So this was supposed to be a life drinker. So this was supposed to be a drink up here, but I should have had the drink like going to my creature here, and the creature should have looked a little bit better than whatever this is. And so the arrows where it was like sucking the life from whatever this poor minion or individual was back into him. That's what we were trying to do here. Did we do it well? No. But that was the idea.
But we did it. We tried.
We did it. We've done it a couple of different times here. But that.
All right. Well, Dreads, at the end of this round, this will leave you with 1,200 points. Peter Whalen with 2.6 thousand, and this guy's dose with 3.4 thousand. Which means Artstone is now completed, and we had 3 drawings per contestant, which was a little bit more of a treat than we had initially anticipated. So we are going to be moving on for real to round number 5.
Round 5.
And now, if Artstone was a personal
Oh,
favorite,
Dank.
I know this is a crowd favorite. Dank Memes is going to be the second.
Peter Whalen doesn't sound confident about this one.
I
Peter
know
Whalen's
nothing
like,
about Dank memes.
so Peter Whalen's thinking 2 things right now. He's like, I can meme as Peter Whalen, but I can't meme as a developer. It's one of those things where there's 2 layers to the.
Well, I
the
asked
game
Chucky
here.
to give me a crash course in how to meme, but we ran out of time.
That's true. What a world we live in, right? When Ben Brode leaves, Shockey becomes a game developer, and Peter Whalen starts appearing on Streamer Showdown. It's full circle. Nothing makes sense anymore. So, when playing, we'll be introducing an image to the contestants, and they'll have to find the best meme that they can come up with to associate with that. So they'll create a meme of their own. The goal is to score points with the audience. So the audience will be in charge of allocating points and votes. So there's 1,000 points up for grabs for every meme. So if you get 100% of the votes, you get 1,000 points total. Dreads, you could technically just race all the way up to the top if you nail every single one of those memes. In order for you guys to vote, we'll be voting with A, B, and C. You'll type exclamation mark A, exclamation mark B, exclamation mark C. They will be shuffled, so you won't know who has done what. So you won't be able to tell which one is Dreads, which one is Whalen's, or which one is Toast. And that will give a bit of uncertainty, and then we'll unshuffle them to reveal the originator of the meme, as well as the score that was associated with it, thanks to Twitch chat votes. So get your votes ready, because this is going to involve you. Let's go with the image number 1 for the Dank memes. 2 minutes allocated for the contestants. This is quite a big time, and you will be able to zone in on the focus. Looks like Archmage Antonitis doesn't know what to do with all these fireballs. Got a donation from Lumiare with $10. First, Toast draws Pot of Greed for Pickpocket. Now he channels his inner musical composer to draw. Thinking, yeah, that Johan Bach was great. Very good catch. I wonder how much of Twitch chat caught that one. Peter Whalen. Focusing Toast, just nonchalant. So, Whalen, do you feel a bit better after seeing the image? Does that make you feel a bit more confident?
Yeah, Antonitis always relaxes me.
Toast still relaxed. Like, not too much of a worry. He's been around the block for a while. Dreads, does that sound like familiar territory to you?
I feel like this could be my time to shine. But then I'm writing what I'm writing, and I'm not sure, so it's tough.
We're gonna have to submit at some point. You have about 40 seconds to either come up with new ideas. Toast has already submitted, so he's figured out his meme already. Dreads also submitted.
Good enough.
Peter Whalen, the onus is on you to finish up your meme.
All right.
Wow, everybody's done within a minute and a half. Okay, so we can move on to
top memers here.
Shuffle the memes and show them. So the image was this one, and each contestant came up with a meme. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And the first one says, too many fireballs, too little face. Every Disguised Toast stream from 2017. You got any more of those ha-has? Dot, 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 dot. Okay. So if you want to vote for the first one, you type exclamation mark A in the chat to vote. Exclamation mark B for the second one. Exclamation mark C for the last one. Let us see who's got the best meme. I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't want to bias the audience. I kind of like the last one quite a lot. I mean, it's going to be an open competition. Dreads, how confident do you feel in your meme after seeing the other ones? Do you think?
I feel like I could have worded my meme a little bit better.
Okay.
I think I had the idea, but I think
the wording was a little bit off. Okay.
I could have done a little bit better.
Yeah, we'll see if Twitch chat agrees afterwards. They have a soft spot usually for one specific thing. Is the voting still open or has it closed? Voting is closed. Let's unshuffle the memes and see who made what. Toast, well, the first one, of course, referencing himself. Massive ego. Rush here.
I'm a big deal.
You got any more of those ha-has? Dreads? And too many fireballs, too little face for Peter Whalen. Which ones did Twitch chat vote for the most? Looks like the votes are tallying up in favor of this guy's Toast meme. 402 votes for 46%, 228 votes, 26% for Dreads, and Peter Whalen with 28% with too many fireballs, too little face. So Toast still staying ahead of the pack here, but it isn't over. It isn't over. It isn't even the last segment, gentlemen. So are you satisfied with your meme after the fact, Peter? Or
actually?
Yeah,
it's
okay.
Not better than expected.
Not bad.
Not bad. So image number 2. Let's see if you can come up with spicy content for the next one. Well, that was it's just a card. Like, how do I meme that? How do I meme that up? That's gonna be a hard challenge. Well, I'm sure somebody's already got a line for this one. Just out of curiosity, Dreads, did you do you people draft Call to Arms as frequently at in arena as they do in
Actually,
Constructed?
almost never, because it's up against like the top tier cards. So you're talking, I think it's up against like Kings, True Silver, those kind of cards. So
Okay.
and it's if you get enough like 2-drops, it can obviously be good, but it's kind of hard to make work.
I'll let you focus on your meme. I feel like I'm distracting you.
No, I got it.
I'm stealing time away from your.
I knew what
your
I
precious
wanted
clock.
to do, but I was just writing it up. But yeah, I've drafted it. I had one deck where I got Tarum with it and a bunch of tokens, and it went like 12-0, but it's a little bit hard to make work.
Not bad. 12-0 is a pretty good score. It's all right.
It's okay, you know.
So I think the nerfs are already out, right? Currently, I think the patch came in a little bit earlier today, so Call to Arms has been changed to 5 mana. If I'm not mistaken. Dreads has submitted his meme. Meme number 1 is in. Peter Whalen has submitted his own meme, and Disguised Toast is lagging behind here. Just a little bit. 20 seconds, though. All the time in the world to polish that one up. Are you satisfied, Peter?
Yeah. I had 2. Had to pick between them. We'll see how it goes.
That's a good problem to have, though. If you have 2 ideas for a meme.
Well, they
so
weren't
bad.
good ideas. Don't get me
They
wrong.
were just ideas.
They were just ideas.
I see how it is.
just
All right, Toast for the last second submission. We are ready to present the memes to the audience. Again, get ready to vote. Let's unshuffle the memes. I mean, shuffle the memes, should I say, and display them. The first one is Call to bottom right. In the middle, this is a huge buff to Odd Paladin. Rank 25 Twitch chat. Was OP in Even Paladin, now OP in Odd Paladin. I can see the line people took with the with the ideas. I got it. So again, you can vote for !A in chat, !B, !C. Toast, do you think your meme after 2 full minutes has been polished to perfection?
I think it plays to the right
Toast is a legend
sentiment.
at this.
Sorry, Jez?
I said Toast is a legend at this. I already know which one Toast did.
By default? Well, it's a process of elimination, right? Like you're, as a contestant, you already know which one is yours. Like we don't have that information, so it's easier as a contestant to figure out. Yeah, looks like it's like the voting is about to close soon enough.
Yeah.
We got about 30 seconds for you guys to put in your answers. I'm a big fan of the ideas behind this one. Call to bottom right is kind of clever. Kind of like it. I don't think it's bad enough to be called Call to bottom right, but it certainly has lost a lot of its luster. I wonder if it'll even see play. Like, will we see the coming back of a paladin that isn't odd or even?
I think
Even paladin drew a lot of.
Murlocs is still pretty good.
Yeah, but like I feel like we played Call to Arms. Like Murlocs were largely a lot of it came down to Call to Arms as well, providing a huge board swing. Well, the voting's closed. The votes are in. Who got what? Let us look at whose meme belongs to whom. And it looks like the Rank 25 Twitch chat comment, the Disguised Toast, Call to bottom right by Dreads, and was OP and Even Paladin, now OP and Odd Paladin, Peter Whalen. See, like the idea's good, Peter. It's good. Toast took it. And just dissed Twitch chat simultaneously.
Different versions of the.
Yeah. What was the fourth one that you had in mind? Well,
I was just gonna do Murgle.
Okay. Fair enough. That would have been a pretty good one. What are the votes for each of these? 65% the Rank 25 Twitch chat, 27% to Call to bottom right, and 120 votes for Peter Whalen with 8%. I feel like the reason that happened is because the idea was already taken, but it also had the reference to Twitch chat. But had there not been Toast's exact wording, you would have probably taken the lead in this one, as I think the idea was
they were in the same category.
Yes, I'd say so. Well, this I believe concludes the memes, unless we have a third image that I'm not aware of. There were 2 images to meme with, and at the end of this round, we find our contestants Toast at 4,502 points, Peter Whalen in second place with 2,966, and Dreads with 1,729. Okay, the spread is probably too wide for you to catch up at this point, Dreads. I'm not sure how many points are up for grabs in the 6th round, but there's a possibility if you get all the answers right, like mathematically, that you can get it. Questions in the last round are worth a lot. Now, before we move on to our last round, I'd like to again plug the Matcherino tip jar. We do have a Matcherino tip jar set up that you can contribute to if you feel like we're doing a good job on the show. Go to showdowntip.com and you can even donate for free, quote unquote, by following one of the Twitter accounts that is listed in the bottom right. It'll provide 40 cents towards the tip jar. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps support the show tremendously. We've had a lot of donors today, which again are extremely appreciated across the entire spectrum. So let's go and engage round number 6.
Oh, I love EmoGG.
Round 6.
All right, so you heard Toast. EmoGG. Final round. This is where you die or you win. So EmoGG is a segment where we present you a series of emojis that are supposed to represent a word, and you have to figure out what those emojis are trying to tell you. It's not clear how we approach it, but apparently emojis are all the hype, and we had to, cater to the audience. We're just like, okay, fine, EmoGG is a thing now. It's been very, very popular and actually pretty difficult. Some of them are very tricky. I've tried to parse some of those in the past and failed miserably, even though I was given infinite time. Each question you succeed at is going to be worth 400 points, and you do not lose points. Do not lose points if you answer wrongly. So make sure you at least give it a shot if you think you've got it. You do only get one answer, but you don't lose points if you fail. But 400 points gives you a chance of catching up at the end of the series. Let's go with the first emoji on the board. I don't even... Toast!
Follow the Rules by Outdoor Peacekeeper.
Is it Follow the Rules by Outdoor Peacekeeper? You found it. I would have literally probably never, ever in 1,000 years.
I wouldn't have got there. Nope.
Peter?
Don't forget to hit that follow button and subscribe, by the way.
Shameless plug. Peter, would you have found that if I could give you like 30 minutes? No?
Yeah, 30 minutes maybe, and a team with this guy's Toast on the team.
And Chalky too in there.
Oh.
Maybe then.
All right, the second one. Let's go. That was quick, Toast. That was way too quick. Second emoji. We're looking for voice lines here, I believe. It's all voice lines. So look at voice lines. Figure out which voice lines we're trying to represent here. Yeah. Do we have anyone? Dreads.
I'm burning up.
Is it I'm burning up?
No.
It isn't. So who says that?
The 5-drop, the elemental guy, or I'm burning out.
Bonfire Elemental.
Bonfire elemental, yeah.
Oh, he speaks. I see. I never listened. Peter, disguised Toast. Anybody's got something?
I don't think any card reference Cheerios.
That's the part I can figure out. Yeah, that's second.
Or
one.
bagels, or
No, it's a Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Oh boy. So if you could get the first, okay, Peter.
excuse me, sir, you are on fire.
Excuse me, sir. You are on fire from Medivh's Valet, I believe.
It's LA, yeah.
Is that the one? Nope. Toast. We gave you a little bit, but otherwise we're gonna move on to the third one, as it seems this one stumped you.
It's a demon. It's a demon on fire. Imp on fire. Imp. Fire.
Oh yeah, the Cheerios imp. Clearly, that's the one. All right, we're gonna call it. We'll go ahead and call this one a day. So this one was "Hello" from Jaina Proudmoore.
What?
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 It's hell oh. It's that
What?
simple.
Oh my god.
The fire
I
is
didn't even
just
feel bad
hell.
about this one.
It's that simple.
Okay.
You guys were digging way too deep. The Cheerios imp Sure. Let's go. Third EmoGG. Hit us up. This guy's toast.
Enter the shadows.
Is it Enter the Shadows? It is. Master of Disguise says that. So it looks like you're unstoppable at this point. It's
looking
Toast just dominates once again. We should give you a handicap of 30 seconds so you just don't get to speak for the following questions until they've had their chance at it. Fourth, EmoGG. It's your chance. Oh man. Toast.
By the elements combined.
Is it by the elements combined? It is. It is indeed. Peter, did you
I don't know
have
what
it?
the. I
Yeah,
don't
that
know
was
what
my one too.
So is
Yeah,
that what's the last thing? A truck? Is that
It's like a farming.
combiner?
It's a combine, yeah.
Yeah, it is a combiner. That's the one. All right, fifth EmoGG. Toast love EmoGGs, no wonder. Toast.
Time is money, friend.
Yeah.
You're just too quick at this. Auction Master Beardo says, time is money, friend. If you've played any World of Warcraft, that is etched in your brain. Ladies and gents, it will be etched. All right, let's go for the sixth EmoGG. Dreads, please get one. Peter, do it. That one's tougher. Oh, Toast.
Who dares summon me?
Is it who dares
Oh,
summon
nice.
me? It is indeed the sum symbol in the middle, and the men me at the end. It's just well done, Toast. You deliver.
I love
Hey,
emoji, especially the
this
crying
is-
face.
This is unbelievable, though.
It's a beatdown. That's what it is.
Pretty brutal.
Seventh EmoGG.
Oh, man. Oh, I gotta do something to switch my luck. I don't know what I can do here.
All right, let's get
Right
the
mindset.
seventh. Let's get the seventh EmoGG. So Dreads and Peter, I'm gonna give you the right of speak here. Like Toast, you're basically dead for the rest of this. The lead is already too wide. I want to get some competition.
All
I
right,
want to
let's do
see.
it.
I want to see. I want to see thoughts. And those are tough too. The ones coming up.
What I'm gonna
Yeah.
do for the last two is I'm gonna take my shirt off in dog's honor. That will give me.
That might. Do you know that might work?
Kidding.
That might redeem you.
I'd probably get kicked off the show. They wouldn't want me back.
Yeah, but
All
it's fine. Let's go. Peter Whalen.
Oh my.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Who says that? Do you remember?
2-1.
You don't
Glacial
technically
Shard.
need to remember. I'm just asking out of curiosity.
the
But it is
2-1.
in fact nice to meet you from Glacial Shard. Yes.
That was a good
All
one.
right.
I was just a little bit too slow.
But you had the answer.
Yeah.
All
Getting
right.
better.
Last EmoGG. Man. That one took me forever. Like literally I don't think I could have found it given a lot of time. I think it's the whole meme thing that just gets me confused the first time. Do you see the meme?
I think Toast is gonna have to
Step
come through
in.
for us on this one. Yeah, unless maybe Peter's got it. I got nothing.
What do you see?
Illuminati confirmed.
Toast.
I'm not 100% sure, but it does seem very similar. It's like me angry, me not so angry.
It's wrong. That is not the right one.
Ah,
But you're on the right path, so take that, Drez and Peter Whalen, and make something happen.
He's pumping us up.
He's almost got you. He gave you the answer on a silver platter, but nah. Well, almost, you know. The whole idea of me angry, me not so angry, that is this close to it. I believe. This is going to stay there until someone finds it. Even if we have to go for another hour. Okay, so maybe not that long.
Eyeball me.
Okay.
I'll try
Peter
one.
Whalen.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Now you see me, now you don't. Is that the one? It wasn't. But again, the juxtaposition of a positive and a negative. Okay. So, Dreads, I'll give you a hint.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Everything that is in the same column, let's say, is a single word. Or at least a single sound. So if you go step by step to figure out what it is you're looking at. What do you read out? They can't compete with you right now, so the floor is yours. You can just go one step at a time.
We're gonna get there, chat. Together.
What's the first? What are the I and the M symbol? What is that? What does that tell you? If you combine them, what does that do?
The I and the M?
What? Yeah.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm.
Yeah, you got it. Okay,
I'm something.
What is the something? What is literally, describe to me what you see in the second column.
An eyeball on top of an M?
No, the second column.
Oh,
second
below.
one.
I'm a memer? No.
No, the column. So what do you see? You see I'm, and then what? What is after it?
An E.
Yes. Describe to me that E.
It's red.
Okay, what is that?
So
what is it then?
Make it
It is I'm
a red what?
A red letter.
No. You already said it. A red. Which letter?
E. Oh, I'm ready. But then I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not ready. I have no idea.
Nailed it. We got there. Ladies and gents, at long last, the clue. What is the answer? It is, in fact, I'm ready. I'm not ready from Ogre Magi. That was the one. Do you draft that? That one, surely you draft in Arena. It's too good not to sometimes. It's just a filler card.
The 4/4? Very rarely. It's
Okay.
it's basically a 4/4, which is
It used to be like, playable back in the olden days where Arena's, power level was a lot lower, I guess.
Yeah, I forget where it's what it's up against right now, but it's an okay card.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm not. So we had the right idea with Toast initially. Me angry, me not so angry. Now you see me, now you don't. But this one to me was the toughest one. And it was, in fact, the last one we presented for EmoGG. And this does conclude round number 6, which will be the conclusion of the entire show, which puts this guy's Toast as the winner with over 6,500 points, with an unprecedented lead here, despite the fact that we got him out with some questions. Toast takes it again. Spam your PogChamps, ladies and gentlemen. Hail your winner once again. So that was a pretty cool episode, honestly. It was nice to have a refreshing change of scenery. Peter Whalen, big thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you came around. It's nice to have developers on occasionally, participating. You did very well in the Cardology, to be honest. Like I think
then we got to the memes.
Things got a
There's
bit
always
tougher.
the memes.
At least you did well in one part, though. We can't say that about yourself.
Hey, you had some great pictures.
Let's
To
not
be
talk
fair, though,
about
your
Cinderstorm.
pictures were absolute hell to draw. I don't think it got like
think
Crushing
Crushing
Hand
Hand
and
would've got Crushing
Cinderstorm.
Hand.
I mean,
Cinderstorm was pretty good for how hard it was.
you got Volcano. Somehow you're on the same wavelength for some of that. God only knows. But we almost got there. Dreads, thanks for subbing in. The very last second for Dog. We had him planned for the show, but Dreads came in to replace him. Some of the questions there, not as much practice with the format. You didn't get to rehearse your trivia knowledge beforehand.
To be honest, it probably wouldn't have helped too much, even if I had rehearsed a bit. But it was fun. Thank you guys for having me on.
It might have.
Yeah.
Either way, thank you for showing up. It was a great episode. And Toast, any final words as a winner before you come back next time?
No, just that I had a fun time as usual. Thanks to everyone who helped produce this, and yeah, looking forward to the next one.
All right, Dreads, any final words, shout outs?
Sorry, I couldn't take my shirt off. I couldn't do it. But thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. Sorry, I'm not very good at this, but I tried. I gave it all of my heart was in that.
You were ready,
Powered by
not
yogurt.
ready, right?
Yeah, ready, but not completely ready.
But
But yeah,
not
it was
ready.
fun. Thank you guys for having me on. Appreciate it.
Peter Whalen, any shout outs before we go? If there's anybody out there you'd like to.
Thank you guys so much for having me. It was a lot of fun.
It was a great pleasure. Well, this will conclude the show. Streamer Showdown Hearthstone Edition is now over for the day. So big thanks to Matcherino for sponsoring us. And as well, big thanks to all the people who contributed on Matcherino. We really couldn't do this without the support of the public. This is a show that's been partly crowdfunded, partly sponsored over time, and it's been a very great ride. We have multiple shows with multiple games covered, League of Legends. There's even other games that are like shows that are being covered at the moment. The Streamer Showdown is expanding, let's say, beyond its initial scope of being something of a smaller scale, get some streamers on. It's actually growing very, very quickly thanks to all the support. Thanks to Chanman and Muffins for producing and getting the show on the roads, getting all the back end done. I know we don't tend to notice them very much since we're sort of the faces on camera, but these guys are putting in a ton of work, getting the questions ready, making sure that the website is fluid. So thanks to them as well. And the VODs will be up on the YouTube channel, ChanmanV. If you have missed the beginning of this and you'd like to catch up on it, you can find it there. In the meantime, you can follow us at Streamer Showdown, at Stream Showdown on Twitter, that is, if you want to make sure that you know everything that's going on in the Streamer Showdown world. On this note, from myself, the crew, and the contestants, until next time, have a nice one.